Greetings, fellow hostages. Captain Black, the Urban Safetyist. Today's topic: be your own superhero against crime and need. All my life, I've been inspired by pulp fiction and comic book superheroes. Consequently, when crack hit my community in the 1980s, it was upon these two sources, along with faith and a equally lifelong interest in criminal justice, that drove me into the ranks of creative activism. It wasn't until 2008 that I realized that others not only were similarly inspired, but took it a step further, crafting costumes and fancy names and hitting the streets as what the media called real-life superheroes. Imagine my pleasure at finding out that people were doing publicly that which I have harbored secretly, and was always the hidden motivation behind acts of altruism and activism, and also related professional endeavors in urban safety consulting. Fast forward now to 2015, and for 8 years I've been telling people how to be their own superheroes against crime and need. We already understand that there aren't enough police to protect us, and we also understand that there aren't enough big-ticket, big-name social service agencies to reach out to everybody at all times. What there is are we, the public, whom I've called hostages in personal presentations and safety adults in commercial ones. We have to fill that gap, each within his or her comfort zone and imagination. There's too much crime, too much need, and too many good people who can step forward to do something about it. You don't have to dress up like Adam West or Christian Bale in their history-making depictions of the comic book hero Batman. But you do have to dress yourself with enough concern, enough empathy to look at unsafe conditions, to look at unfair conditions, and resolve that yes, I can do something about it. I've called it saving the world on a shoestring budget. But hitting the streets, being on the lookout for crime and need, not violating anybody's rights, cooperating with the police, talking in the media about this theme, fortunately, does not require you to be as rich as Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark. The only price you pay is attention. I think if we look at the headlines, I think if we look at our neighborhoods, we can all agree that there's something each of us can do in his or her own way to be his own superhero against crime and need. I've done it for 8 years, and folks, it has been a blessing. I'm not going to say the ride hasn't been bumpy, but I can say the ride has been worth it. If I can do it, you can do it. So be your own superhero against crime and need.